I've been asked what are the ways to actually know an exact address for a property that you're interested in buying. So in this video, I'm going to share 3 ways on how to know the exact address of the property you're interested in so you can contact the owner directly. If you like this video or any of my videos, hit the like button below, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more of this video. I really look forward to sharing these 3 techniques to identify an exact address of a property you're interested in so you can write the owner directly and get yourself a bargain. Okay, let's get started. So what we do, we're going to use Rightmove in this example and determine the 3 ways that we could extract the postcode and the exact address for this property. So what we could do, we can go on Rightmove. If we type Rightmove in our screen, so that then gets us to the landing page of Rightmove. So let's say we're looking for a property in Cardiff area. So Cardiff is the place where my letting and estate agency is. Again, if you want to let your property, you want us to manage it for you, feel free to contact us. We're happy to either find a tenant for you, manage it, or help you sell it if you ever want us to sell it. So let's get back to it now. So let's assume we're looking at a property in that area. So let's say we're looking at CF11 6JT, and this is the Cardiff Grangetown area, very close to city centre, and it's about a couple of minutes or few minutes away from the actual hub in Cardiff. So we're gonna hit for sale. So once we've hit for sale, it gives us the cog. So in this cog is where we're going to filter to understand what sort of properties we are looking for. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna say we want properties within a 1/4 mile radius from where that postcode is, and then we are looking for 3-bedroom house. And we select the houses here, and then we hit find properties. Find properties, then we then go out there, search on Rightmove, and then bring a result on the properties that hits our requirement on that basis that are available in that area. So what we then do, we would scroll down and look for the property we're interested in. Let's say we're interested in this property here. We know it's in Mardy Street, but we don't know what the postcode is. We don't know what the door number is. This is the reason why we want to understand so we can contact the owner directly. So what we could do, we could click on the property itself. If we like it, we look at the photos. And if this is the sort of properties we're interested in, fantastic. And then if you want to see the floor plan, you could see the floor plan as well. And that's the price of the property. This property is going on the market for £299,950. So again, this is very close to city centre. Few minute walk away from city centre. It's a 3-bedroom house, and obviously it's got 2 bathrooms as well. But that's not what we're interested in this session. This session I want to share how you determine the exact address so you can contact the actual owner instead of the agent. Again, that way you'll be able to bargain yourself a deal in a way, because you're direct to vendor then. So the first way to determine what the postcode is, what you do, you will scroll down whilst you're on the actual property ad. You scroll down to where it says broadband. As you can see, broadband speed here. You can click on broadband speed. Once you click on broadband speed, it gives you compare the market sort of icon there, and then you can see say here compare speed and provider. So once you've clicked that, it takes you to compare the market web page, right? Once you hit the compare the market web page, and then you can go, you can then, they'll bring that page to you, and then you can then find the postcode that way. This is the postcode we're looking for. So we now know the postcode of that property is CF11 6QW. That's one way of getting the postcode. Okay, the second way of getting the postcode of that address or of that property, you can go to market information here. As you can see, market information. If you click on market information, and it shows you all the for sale properties in that area or on that road, and then what properties that are on the offer, and then we were interested in the sold tab, right? So once we've hit the sold tab, we then scroll down. Right at the bottom, you can see where it says compare to more sold prices. So if you click on that, it would open another page on Rightmove. So that page also gives you the sold house prices in that area as well as the postcode. This is the second way to get the postcode. So now we've got 2 ways to get the postcode, right? We know we can get it from broadband speed, and we know we can get it from the property market information. So now we know the postcode, we know what the street name is. So now we want to work out what the exact door number is, which is the magic figure. If you got the postcode, you got the door. If you've got the postcode, you got the road name. You don't know what the actual door number is, you won't be able to send the letter you intend to send. So what we do then, we go back to our actual property listing. We would scroll up to the property listing, we go back one more time. So what we now do in the property listing, there's a Google map. This Google map here is what's going to help us get the address, right? So what we do, we're going to click on that. So once we click that, the page opens up. So we just want to zoom to be a bit closer to what we're looking at. So what we do, there's a man here on the right. So you click and hold that man, and we want to drop him where that Rightmove icon is, right? So once we've dropped this map, we're in Google Maps now. It brings us the actual image of properties in that area. So what we now know, we would have remembered how our property looked like. Okay, we need to remember how our property looked like, so we're able to determine if that's the exact property. Okay, so what you then do, you go around 360 degree just to see if the property is in that area here. You can see here we've rounded, we haven't seen anything like our property, so we go back again, we round it, we know the property is nearly here. So what we now do, we want to say, okay, it looks like this property here. You can see here, right? It looks like this property. So you can see it looks like this property here. So what I'm going to exit again, we go back and check. You see, it looks like this property, looks like that's what we're looking for. So we want to remember that photo. We know there's a fire alarm or security light there at the top, and we've got the door, have a letterbox in front, and it's like one of the end houses. Okay, so we remember that. We go back to our map just to make sure we are looking at the right property. Again, we zoom, and then what we do, we take that man again and drop that man there. Once we've dropped the man, we then look. Okay, we go back. Yes, it looks like that's the house. Looks like this is exactly how you can see. We've got the security alarm there, we've got the name of the road there. So what we now do, we zoom to see. There you go, that's the door number there. 83 Mardy Street is the door number, right? You've got the door number, fantastic, well done. So what you do, you want to get the complete road name now. So what you do, you can then go to Google, you say 83 MARDY Mardy Street, just to verify the postcode you have. Mardy Street, you say Cardiff. Boom, you've got the address here. You can see the address now, I've highlighted it there, 83 Mardy Street, Cardiff, CF11 6QW. That's the postcode, guys. So once you've got that postcode, then guess what you do? You write a letter to the owner and say you're interested in buying their property. You propose to whatever you want to propose to them, okay? This works well if the owner is a motivated seller, i.e. if the property has been on the market for a very, very long time. If it's been on the market for a very, very long time, it's a motivated seller. You can go and negotiate, meet them, ask them what their requirements are, how you could help them, work in a win-win resolution and get the property. And at least you're direct to vendor, you're saving them the agency fees, you're saving them the time they've wasted, and you've got direct contact with them, so you'll be able to negotiate and get yourself a good deal to either buy yourself or pass it on to your investors. These are the 3 secrets to getting the full address of a property investment you're interested in Rightmove. If you like this video or any of my videos I'm sharing out there, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more of this video. I'll see you later. Bye bye.